Enjoy the next. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here you have this combination letter: A W, A U, A L.
Yeah.
So all of this is pronounced O. Okay, like a long O. O. For example,
Okay.
awful,
Awful.
claw,
Claw.
crawl.
Claw. Claw.
Mhm.
What is claw?
Okay, crawl is like an animal. When, for example, I'm gonna show you much better. So crawling is like this, like a baby crawling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, next one. Draw.
Draw.
No,
Draw.
not draw. Draw. Oh, draw.
Draw. Draw. Okay.
Applause.
Applause.
August.
August.
August. August.
August. August.
Exact. Austin.
Austin.
Author.
Author.
Mhm.
Author.
Because.
Because.
Okay, with this, when you have one L, remember the L is silent. We do not pronounce the L. So, for example, we do not say almost. No, it's not almost. It's almost. Almost.
Almost. Okay. Almost.
All right.
All right.
Also.
Also.
Always.
Always.
Chalk.
Chalk.
Perfect.
Chalk.
And the same goes for this. Talk.
Talk. Talk.
Walk.
Walk.
Now, when you have double L, you do pronounce the L.
Yeah.
So now we do say L. So all.
All.
Bowl.
Ball.
Call.
Call.
Okay, I think you got the idea. Okay, this one. Sausage.
Sausage.
Sausage. Sausage.
Sausage. Sausage.
Okay. So. Sitch.
So.
Ch.
Chi.
Sitch. Sitch.
Fish.
Sausage.
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 Can you hear that?
Sausage.
No, I can't.
Sausage.
All right, it doesn't matter. Sausage. We're gonna practice sentences. For example, let's try this one. Can you read this?
Yeah. I like to walk and talk to Austin.
Perfect. This one?
The tall, bald man posted to bed a phone.
Okay, post. Post.
Post. Post. Post.
Pronunciation. All right, about the ED, the pronunciation. It's a little bit tricky in English, so I'm going to show you the rule. This is the rule, okay?
Okay.
So in general, when you have ED, you do not pronounce the E. So for example, this here, we do not say helped, no, we say helped. Helped.
Help.
Looked. Looked.
Looked.
Sniffed.
Sniffed.
Laughed.
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 Washed.
Watched.
Okay, so you see the E is silent. Now,
how can we different the sounds?
Okay, so the sounds are different
sound.
depending on the last letter of the verb. So it's about the sound. For example, if the verb ends in a T or D sound, like these two here, you do pronounce the E. So you say wanted and needed for the past. Okay?
Okay.
Or for example, you say, for example, decide, present, decided, past. Yeah? Now, for most verbs, you either gonna pronounce a T. So when do you pronounce a T? When you have a voice sound like a pa or a ka or a fa. So it's about the sound. When you have a voice sound, maybe a vowel or a L or a V sound, you're gonna say a D instead. So for example, cold, yeah, cold.
Cold.
Cleaned.
Cleaned.
Not cleaning. Cleaned. Now, when you have this or this, most of the time what we do in English is that we join the words together. So for example, let's say, for example, this one. So what we do is this. I loved it. You see?
Okay. I loved it. Yes. Yeah.
Right. Let's try. Can you read this one?
Yeah. It was your fault that I added too much salt.
Salt.
Okay. Salt.
Okay. Can you read this one?
Last August, I saw the author of this
Author.
Last August, I saw the author of this notebook, How to Draw. All of us liked it.
All of us. Join together. All of us.
All of us.
All of us liked it. All of us liked it.
All of us liked it.
So here is like a T sound. So like it. Liked it.
Like it.
Like a T. Liked it. Yeah?
Like it. Okay.
Alright. Now, let's have a look at this sentence. Is that okay? Is that all correct or incorrect? Is that good or bad?
I'm not able to
So not able to decide which sentence is correct.
I think that is correct.
Actually, we don't say that. We say, I can't decide which sentence is correct. I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
Next
true.
one.
Yeah.
I have never can skiing. Is that okay?
What is ski?
Ski. To go ski. You know ski?
Yeah. Yeah. It's Ekia. No? Okay. I never have. Isn't correct.
Not correct. Correct. Actually, it's incorrect. Now you have to say this.
I
have never been able to ski. I've never been able to ski.
What do you mean be when we use been?
Okay. I'm gonna explain that one later, okay?
Okay.
How about this? Is that correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
I will can pass the exam if I study. No, it's correct. No, correct.
again, you need to use this. I will be able to pass exam if I study. So you cannot say I will come. That is not English, actually. Let's try this one. So is that correct or incorrect?
It was a problem. Correct? No?
Actually, it's also incorrect. So we say
Why?
this. Manage to reach. I'll explain why later, okay? Just one more example.
Okay.
So this is also incorrect. Why is this incorrect?
I could find.
Can you see the problem? So again, the problem is you cannot say could. You have to say manage or was able to find. Okay, let me explain now why. Okay. Let's start talking about can. So can is a special form in English, okay? Can is what we call a modal verb. Okay? So when I say modal verb, I mean basically what I mean is it's a special kind of verb, okay? Why is this not? Oh, okay. So modal, wait a moment. Now, modal verb. Okay. So with modal verbs, so this happens also with other modal verbs like will, would, should, this kind of verb that's special. So when you have one of these, you're gonna use two modal verbs together. So for example, will is a modal verb and can is another modal verb. You cannot say will come together, for example, yeah? Also, they are defective. So that means they don't have the full or every tenses like any other verb. So for example, can, you cannot use can in the future or as an infinitive. You cannot say to can, for example. Okay?
Why?
Also, because it's a modal verb. That's why. So this happens with will, this happens with should, would, all this, yeah? So with can, you only have present and past, can and could. That's it.
Okay.
So for all the tenses, you have to use a different expression. You have to use this instead, to be able. So for example, if you want to use the future, you have to combine will with be able, will be able, or should be able, etc, 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 right?
Okay.
Now,
How we translate be able?
literally in Spanish, ser capaz.
Okay. So
And in Spanish we say poder.
Okay. So we only use can with infinitive and present perfect. Only.
Okay, can is only for present. That's it. Present simple.
Present.
And that's it. Present simple. Only present simple. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, the past is could. Remember here the L is silent. So it's like this. So remember this L. We don't read it, okay? It's could. Can you repeat?
Cool.
Perfect.
Could.
So we use this for the past mainly, but for capacity or incapacity when you're talking in the negative, yeah. So we usually use could when you talk about repeated action in the past. So for example, you could say, I could play football. Yeah?
No, sorry.
Okay. You know play football, right?
No.
No, football.
Oh yes, football.
So
And
play football. So I could play football. So here I'm talking about a past habit, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, when you talk about a specific moment in the past, you have to use or this or this. For example, yesterday I managed to finish the project. So here I'm talking about a specific occasion. Okay? So when I'm talking about this, I have to use manage or was able to. I cannot say could.
Okay. So we only use could when we are talking about past, but we are not stressed a time, a day.
Exactly. So it's about it's something repeated or habitual in the past. So it's not a specific moment in the past. It's something longer, yeah, like several days, yeah. Now,
concretar.
Exactly. Now, in the negative is possible. Like you could say, I couldn't finish the job, for example, but not in the positive. In the positive, you have to say, I managed to finish the job, or I was able to finish the job. Yeah, because you talk about a specific moment in the past. Yeah. All right. Let's practice. So here we've got 11 sentences, right? Some of them are correct.
Yeah.
Some of them are okay. No, actually, you have to choose. So you have to choose the two options. One of these two options. So one is correct and the other one is incorrect.
Okay.
So
I
number
have
one.
to copy it in my note.
Okay, if you want, it's much better. That way you remember.
Book. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I am able to be wrong, but I don't think so.
Actually, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, so notice we also use could when you talk about possibilities. So sometimes could is also possible in the present when you talk about possibilities, like in this example, yeah?
Okay.
So I could be wrong. Number two.
I will can't be able to do. I will be able to tell you tomorrow.
Exactly. I will be able to tell you tomorrow. Number three.
He can speak 10 languages.
Okay, he can speak 10 languages. Four.
I hope to be able to see her tomorrow.
Exactly. So I hope to be able to see her tomorrow. Five.
We only have 3 days in London, but we could see many places.
Okay, here I talk about a specific moment in the past, right?
Yeah.
So that's why managed to. There is another option. You can also say, well, we were able. Also possible, yeah? We were able to see many places, but not could. Notice we usually use could in the past when you talk about habits or skills in the past, normally, okay? All right. Next one. 6.
Could you answer to question 5?
You could also say that. Could you answer question? Mine sounds better. Did you manage to answer question 5 for the same reason? Okay. So did you manage to answer question 5? Because here I'm talking about at that specific moment. Right?
Yes.
7.
Okay. When I was only 3 years old, I managed to ride a bicycle. In fact,
Right. Okay. What are we talking about? Are we talking about a specific moment in the past?
yes,
No.
3 years old.
Okay, but we talk about skills, right? So in English, when you talk about skills, we always use can or could. Never managed to. Right?
Okay. Yeah. When I was only 3 years old, I could ride a bicycle. In fact, I used to cycle to kindergarten with my mother.
8.
She has never could to do this.
Okay, remember, with can and could, you only use it in the present or the past. You cannot use it with the present perfect or the future or continuous, not possible. So you have to use be able to. And in this case, being able, because you need a past participle. Okay?
Okay.
So she has never been able to do this.
Okay. And if I knew to if I knew the answer, I was able to tell you.
Okay, this is like number 1. I'm talking about possibility.
Okay.
So notice, was able to is only when you talk about the past, but only when you talk about specific moment in the past. Not when you talk about possibility or when you talk about skills. Okay?
Okay.
Number 10. Okay, so notice.
Could?
Yes, exactly. I could. Again. So notice sometime. So could in Spanish is several things actually. So sometimes in Spanish you're gonna say podía or sabía, yeah. Sometimes in Spanish you're gonna say podría, which is a little bit different. So in English, when you talk about possibilities, you use could. For example, let me give you an example. Tengo tanta hambre que podría comerme un caballo. So I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Or for example, with the if, we use it a lot. When you talk about a real situation, for example, if I were rich, I could go to London, for example, yeah? Si fuera rico, podría ir a Londres. Yeah? Okay, 11.
When I was young, When I was young, I managed to go out whenever I wanted.
Okay, is this a specific moment in the past? A day or something like that?
No.
No. So not manage. Could. Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
So let me give you an example with manage. For example, yesterday I managed to For example, I managed to go to the shop before the shop closed. Yeah?
Yeah.
So here I'm talking about something more specific. Let me... there you are. Let me show you some sentences. Can you read this?
Yeah. One moment. Number one, no?
Yeah, all of this.
Oh, okay. I would like to be able to speak Spanish, but I have never been able to learn it.
Not
When
able.
I was
Able. Able.
Able
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
learn it.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 5, I could swim very well.
Mm-hmm.
When I lived in Manchester, I could go and see the best concerts whenever I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't see because of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't answer any of the questions. I
Okay.
couldn't answer any of the questions.
Okay. So this, you don't read it, okay? Answer.
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 Okay.
Yeah. W is
Answer.
silent.
Fine. I couldn't answer any of the questions.
Okay, so let me show you the guideline. So remember, you never use can with an infinitive, with the present perfect, or past perfect, or continuous. It's not possible. So you only use it with the present simple. So
Only, no?
only.
Only. Okay.
So in all this situation, you have to use this expression instead. Be able to. So I've never been able to go there. I used to be able to ride a bike, etc., etc., etc. Yeah?
Okay, so we use to be able with infinitive, present perfect, and past perfect or continuous.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, could you can use it in conditionals. So, for example, like this. If I had time, I could probably do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, couldn't, you can use it to talk about incapacity in the past. So, I broke my leg in the accident, so I couldn't move. When you are talking about the past, you use could only when you mean repeated action or a habit. For example, I could play the piano when I was 9. But when you talk about a specific occasion, you use this instead, okay? So I managed to answer all the questions in the test. Or I was able to answer the question in the test. So here I'm talking about when I was doing the test, in that specific occasion, okay? Whereas here, I could play the piano when I was 9, sorry. So here the time is longer, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's about it. Let's take a look at a different thing. Where are you? I'm going to... Okay. There you are. Okay. I have gone to New York twice. The first time was in 2018. Let's have a look at this. Is that good or bad?
I have gone to...
What do you think?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Okay. I have been to New York twice. First time was in 2018.
Okay, what about this sentence? What do you think? Does it sound good? Is that good English?
He had already gone there.
So again, this is incorrect.
Yeah.
He had already been there.
Yeah.
What about this? What do you think?
But one question.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't in third person isn't, doesn't?
No, not doesn't. We talk about experiences. Okay, when you talk about your experience, you're gonna use present perfect or past
Okay.
perfect. Yeah. For example,
Yeah.
have you ever gone to Paris? Is that okay?
No.
What do you think we have to say? Guess what? It's the same. Have you ever been to Paris?
Been to Paris. Okay.
And notice the preposition to. We don't say in Paris, we say to Paris. So being to always. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Guess what? This is also wrong. Why? Tell me. What do you think? What is the correct version of this?
I have never been to Venice.
I've never been to Venice. Yes. Okay. So what is the difference between he has gone and he has been? There is a difference in English. Let's take a look at this. He has gone to China. I don't suppose we'll see him again for a long time. So he has gone to China. Is he in China?
No.
Yes, he is still in China.
Oh yes, yes.
Now, the next one. He has been to China twice. He said it was fascinating and he can't wait to go. He can't wait to go back. Is he in China now?
No.
No, exactly. So notice the difference. When I say someone has gone, I'm talking the person is still in that place. He's still there, or she. Okay. When I say someone has been, I mean the person went there and now he's here or other place, but not in the same place.
Okay.
So this is the rule. Okay. Take a look at it. So has gone means that someone went somewhere and is still there. Have been means someone went there and is back. Had gone, had been, similar, but it's talking about the past. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna practice. I'm gonna skip number 2. Okay, so number 2. Take a look.
Once.
So you have to choose gone or been. Okay?
He has been home, so he's no longer at the office. He will probably be playing with his children in the garden.
Okay, he's no longer at the office. Where is he?
In the office?
No, he is home. Okay, no longer means not anymore. So he is home. So if he is still home, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He has gone. He's not here, he's there.
Yeah.
Okay? Ya no está en la oficina. He's no longer at the office. Okay?
Okay.
Number 3.
Message on the kitchen table. I have been to the supermarket. Back in 20 minutes.
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 Alright. Where is this person?
In the supermarket.
Okay, so if he's in the supermarket, it's like number 2. It's the same. So?
Yeah.
Tell me the answer.
Gone.
Gone.
I have gone.
I have gone to the supermarket. Yes.
Gone. Yeah.
Number 4.
She has gone to Rome.
Yes.
She will be there till next week because she is in Rome.
She's still in Rome. Exactly.
She's in Rome.
Number 5.
I've just been to the supermarket. It was absolutely crowded and it took me age.
Okay, it was crowded.
Crowded.
Let me show you.
What is mean?
What does crowded mean? I'm gonna show you. Because a picture paints 1,000 words.
Oh,
So this is a crowded places. So crowded means a lot of people. Yeah. So if a place is crowded, exactly. Petao, no? Está petao. You got it. That's exactly what it means. It took me ages. This is an expression we use a lot. So it took me ages. Tardé muchísimo. Tardé un montón. Yeah? Took me ages. Number 6. Here, right? Okay, by time is para cuando. Yeah? Para cuando.
Vale. By the time I got to the party, most people had already gone home.
Exactly. They are gone home because they are home. They are not at the party anymore. Exactly. You got it. I think you got the idea. Number 7.
Yeah. We wanted to go to the cinema, but our friends had already been the night before.
Exactly. They'd rather been to the cinema. Because they are not there, obviously. They are home.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Here you're finally. Where have you been? I have been waiting for you for hours.
Yes. Where? Here you are finally. Finally. At last. Yeah? Where have you been? Where have you been? Of course. Where have you been? Because you are in front of me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, number 9.
Where has Sam been? I can't find.
Where has Sam gone? Okay,
Gone.
why?
Yeah.
Okay, gone in English also means disappear.
Appear?
So disappear. So no, okay. So imagine your cat is lost. Okay?
Yeah.
So you say, where is the cat? The cat has gone. He has disappeared. Later the cat come back. Okay? So you can see the cat. Where has the cat been? Before, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So obviously here I cannot find the person, okay? I don't know where he is. So where has Sam gone? Where has Sam gone? Yeah? Where is he?
Yeah.
And here?
Maybe he has been to lunch.
He has gone to lunch.
Intro, yeah. Yeah.
Because, okay, what I mean with this is that maybe he is having lunch now. Now he's having lunch. So he has gone to lunch.
Okay.
If I say he has been to lunch, it means he was eating before. And now he's back.
So we can use been with the
Yeah,
past.
but it means something different. The problem is that the meaning is different. Okay? So if I say, for example, where have you been? So I'm talking about before. If I say, where have you gone? I'm talking about now.
Okay. Perfect.
So I want to know your place now. Let's try number 10.
I have been to the bank, so I got the money I owe you.
Perfect. I owe you. Do you know this? Owe?
No, I don't.
All right.
No.
Let me show you. So if you owe money, it means you have to give money to someone. Maybe you needed money before. For example, imagine you wanted to buy an iPhone and you didn't have the money.
Yeah.
So you go to your friend, can you lend me some money? So your friend gives you the money so you can buy the iPhone. But later you have to return the money. So you owe money to your friend. Yeah?
Okay, there. Oh,
Exactly. You got it. That's correct. Okay, number 11.
Have you ever been to Japan?
Yes, have you ever been to Japan? And 12.
I have never been to work without my umbrella.
Without.
Without. I have
Yeah.
never gone.
Yes, exactly. All right, we're gonna practice this question now. Have you ever been to? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, and you have to tell me if you. Okay, so you can say never, once, twice, etc., etc., etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want you to give me a full sentence, okay? Not only never, once. So for example, if I ask you, have you ever been to Japan? So for example, you could say, no, I have never been to Japan. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you, have you ever been to Lisbon? I'm gonna show you, so you know what I mean. Have you ever been to Lisbon?
Lisbon?
Mm-hmm.
No, I never have been to Lisbon.
Try again. I have
never been to Lisbon.
Yes. One more time.
I have never been to Lisbon.
Yeah. So I've never been to Lisbon. So you can also say, instead of saying I have, it's much more common to say I've, like together. So I've never been to Lisbon. Try.
Okay. I've never been to Lisbon.
Perfect. Okay. Have you ever been to Venice?
I've never been Venice.
I've never
So-
been.
I never been to Venice.
Yes, I've never been to Venice. That way you have to say yes, no. So no, I've never been to Venice. Have you ever been to Madrid?
Yeah.
How many times?
I've been to Madrid.
Okay, so I've been to Madrid 3 times. Okay, I've been to Madrid 3 times.
Been 3 times. I've been to Madrid 3 times. Okay.
Okay, have you ever been to Barcelona?
Can I say?
Yeah.
I
Have you
never
ever been to?
go-
Yeah. Say again.
No, I don't. ¿Puedo responder también? No, I don't. No.
No, not possible. No, I've never been to Barcelona.
Okay.
Oh, no, I haven't. Also possible. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, so remember in English, when you answer a question,
Yeah.
we usually say yes, no, and then the same auxiliary verb. For example, if my question starts with have, you have to answer with this have. So no, I haven't. Yes, I have. All right.
Okay.
So if my question is have you ever been blah 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 blah, you cannot say no, I don't. If you want to say exactly, so if you want to say no, I don't, my question has to start with do or does or something like this. For example, do you speak French? No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
All right. Have you ever been to Zaragoza, for example?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
How is that possible? You don't remember?
No, I haven't.
Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, that's different. Okay, have you ever been to Seville?
Yeah, of course. Yes, I have. Of course.
Okay, how many times? How many times?
I don't know.
You don't know? Many times.
No.
Many, many, many times.
I don't
All right.
know. I don't know how many times.
All right. You can ask me now. So ask me a question with have you ever been?
Have you ever been? Have you ever been to Berlin?
Bali? No, I've never been to Bali.
Have you ever been to cinema?
Have you ever been to the cinema? Of course, many, many times.
Have you ever been to London?
London,
Have you
yes,
ever been to
yes,
London?
yes. I've been to London at least 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 or 5 times.
Four times?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever been to Granada?
Of course, many, many times. I lost the count. All right. Okay.
How much?
How many times? We say how many times? How many times? So this is the number. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at that something. So take a look at this now. What do you think of this? Is that okay?
No.
It's incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think is the correct version of this? How do you say this in English? Any idea?
No. But
Like this.
Yeah.
So do you agree with me? Okay. Yes, I agree.
Why?
I'll tell you why later.
Okay.
Let's try to... Okay, so this is also incorrect.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the correct version?
I don't agree with you.
Yes, I don't agree with you. Okay, also this is incorrect.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the correct version?
I don't know. But we
We both agree. As simple as that.
Yeah, okay.
How about this? Also incorrect.
Yeah.
You need to say with.
You go ahead. How
So-
many people?
No, that's not the problem. This is the problem. So few people agree to help us.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the deal? So this is it, okay? So remember, agree is a verb.
Yeah.
So you do not need to say to be. It's not I am agree. It's just I agree. If you want to say the negative, you say I don't agree. And remember, when you talk about the person, you say I don't agree with Peppa, or I don't agree with her. Do you agree with me? Does she agree with us? Now, when you use a verb, we use the infinitive. So for example, I agree to help her. I agree to do the job. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some. Can you read this?
I agree with you. Do you agree with me? No, I don't agree with you. We agreed to meet later in the week. I agreed with her. I shared her opinion.
Opinion, yes. Okay. This is a basic, I think. Not too difficult. Let me make it bigger. There you are. So some of these are correct, some of these are incorrect. So you have to tell me they are correct or incorrect. And in case they are incorrect, you need to correct them.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1.
It's correct. Number 1 is correct.
Incorrect.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Just a second. That's fine. Oh, of course. Okay. So can I read it? My husband never agrees with me about anything. Right?
Yes. Okay.
Can you read the sentence, please?
My husband never agrees.
Husband.
My husband never agrees with me about anything.
Okay. What about number 2? Is that okay? Number 2?
Yes.
This is perfect. Use green. Perfect. Green. Okay. Number 3.
Number 3 is incorrect.
Incorrect. So what's the right version?
I don't agree with you that everyone is equal.
I don't agree with you that everyone is equal. 4. Is that okay?
No, it's incorrect.
Tell me the correct version.
Where do you agree with what
No.
they said?
No. Where do you know? Not possible. Okay, we're talking in the past, aren't we? So think. It's the past.
Agreed.
Okay, yeah, but it's a question.
Where do you...
Okay, what? So when you're asking a question in the past, we use a word So in the present, we usually say do or does. In the past, we say
did.
Did. So tell me the whole thing.
Where did you
No.
with?
Remember, this is a verb. This is not an adjective. So you have to use did and not where. Okay? It's like number 3. You see, number 3, there's no verb to be. So remember, with agree, never use verb to be. In any tense. Not the present, not the past, never. So let's try from the beginning. So
Where you?
no.
Where?
Forget about where. Forget about this.
Did you agree
Yes.
with what they said?
Exactly. Did you agree with what they said? Number 5. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes, it's correct. This is perfect. What about number 6?
Incorrect.
Tell me the correct version.
We did agree to go. We.
Okay, is this a question?
No.
Do I need to use did? I don't need to use did. So it's as simple as this. Okay? That's it. We agreed. So notice there is a D. So remember, when you talk in the past, and you using a positive sentence, we usually add ed to the verb, yeah? But when you're using a question or a negative, we use did or didn't, all right? And you forget about the D. For example, you say, I went to the shop, but I say, did you go to the shop? I didn't go to the shop. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
7.
Correct. It's correct.
It's incorrect. Yeah?
Yeah.
Notice here. So notice didn't. When we say didn't or don't, it's a contraction. So didn't is the contraction of did and not. So you cannot say didn't not. It doesn't make sense. You could say did not. Alright, that's possible. But not didn't not. Right?
Okay.
Right.
Yes. It's correct.
Correct. Not correct.
Correct. Okay.
9.
Correct. It's correct.
Yes.
No?
10. Oh, wait a moment. In number 7, there is another mistake. I just realized. So most people didn't agree to contribute. Like this. To contribute. So you say agree to do, agree to go. Yeah? Number 10.
Yeah, I haven't. It's incorrect.
Correct, actually.
Correct?
Yeah. I hadn't agreed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah? So this is the past participle, yeah? And this is the infinitive. Alright. I think time's up, if I'm not mistaken. What time is it? Yeah. Time's up.